Hello, this is TAW691 here once again. As my last video, as I said, I found some more of my comics that I had here. I actually found my Turtles comics, more of what I had. Before I got that last video that I had with my Turtles books and whatnot, before I got those, like maybe, oh my god, I can't even remember how long ago I've had these. I've had these for a long, long time. I bought these in a pack. The regular price for these was $15.75 at that time. I think it was like maybe 96, 97, something like that. I bought these. Maybe even before. I can't remember. This package came with the Turtles Training Manual, numbers 1 through 6, plus Turtles Teach Karate, number 1. It was $15.75. I paid $3.49 for this. And, as you can see, it was all printed out. It was at one of our old local comic shops, Dreamscape Comics, as of which they're no longer in this area. They did move to another location. But these were pretty good deal. I got the training manual, which is the number 1. I don't know how many of these they made. And here's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Teach Karate. These are super, super rare. Michelangelo. This is a training manual. This is number 2. Donatello, of course, is number 3. Raphael is number 4. And Leonardo is number 5. And then book number 6 was just another martial arts authorized training manual. There's books 1 through 6. These, as I explained, are very, very, very hard to find. I got pretty lucky getting those. Okay, well, anyway, enough of that. Then I picked up these two. It's the official movie adaptation of Teenage Mutant TMNT, short. The Secret of the Ooze, and I know the nerd had also said something about that, about whenever somebody says ooze, they always go ooze. I always like that part. Well, there's that one, and then I do have another one that's packed with this one. Oh, over age, yeah, over time, should I say, age has gotten to this one. Then there's Turtles 3. Yeah, I found it and I bought it because I wanted it. Yeah, if you know about Turtles 3, the movie, it's not very good. And, as I mentioned in my other video about my Turtles comics, I did sell some of my old Turtles comics because I didn't think that I'd actually want them anymore. But I did have a lot of issues before this, so this is just starting off on issue 19. These are kind of like the weird years for Turtles. This is when the TV series was big. I know my brother used to buy these for me, buy the stack full. I mean, we used to wait like 2 or 3 months, and we had our special file at one point at our old local game store, yeah, comic shop, and then he just picked them all up for me all at once. Some of them I started buying myself because I ended up getting an allowance. Then here's issue number 24. I did miss a lot of issues in between here, unless I actually sold them to the one guy I went to school with, and I just didn't realize it, or I forgot, or something. But yeah, These are pretty nice. And I actually have this game. There was a WCW game that was put out in, what's it say here, 1989. It was the only one for the Nintendo. I do have it. It's not in very good condition, but it works great. Anyway, then here's 26. And of course on the back they show the very first Turtles game for the NES. It's always classic to look at some of these books and see some of the old stuff that was actually out at that time. And actually remember going to the store and seeing like stacks and stacks of Turtle games and whatnot, and Turtles memorabilia. As of which, during the mid-90s, the Turtles got old pretty quick. They were awesome, of course, at the beginning. Yeah, these are my Turtles comics. Here's number 29. They started introducing like weird characters and whatnot. There was the mainstays from the TV series, and then there was like a bunch that just kind of was weird. And then here's issue number 31. A lot of these I didn't have in bags. Here's issue number 30, 32, and 33. I'm glad I kept some of these. I really wish I wouldn't have sold the first couple. I think I sold numbers 3 through 12, I believe. I never had the first issue, and he had the first issue. And then he had some of the ones that I had showed you in my other video with my Turtles comics. And I remember I tried to get him to sell me those, and I could see why he didn't want to sell me those, because those are super rare. Some of these are just like, you're like, would the Turtles really do some of this stuff? And then there was some that was like really, a little bit over the top. In some ways, but actually I think I'm right here. Yep. Issues number, let's see here, if I can do this. Issues number, these two, if you hold them together, they make one, here, let me see if I can, yep, and they make one complete picture. I don't think I ever noticed that beforehand. Maybe I did, I don't know. And then they just do like the typical stuff from, oh my god, Aladdin. Wow, that's old. Now I'm starting to feel old. Pretty soon they'll have that out remastered on DVD. Yep. And so on and so forth. There's like shark people that they should have included in the actual the cartoon series. And then there's just like, yeah, this shark thinks he's Krang with like a big cybernetic suit. But then I guess that would be the only way that they could fight on land. Yeah, and then they just started going like really weird. I know they made these up until, I believe, like 1990, I want to say 98, and then they gave up for a while, and then somebody did just continually make comics from there on. So it's, wow, how many of these? Okay, that's right, I have up to 54. Okay, I'm gonna go through these pretty quick. Some of these I didn't even read, and if you're wondering, of course, that is Donatello. I do have some here. No, that's right, I got rid of those. Also, there's a couple later issues where Michelangelo actually goes blind, and they have to seek out some kind of alien race that will give him his sight back. But then he decides eventually that he doesn't want his sight back. And that's where it continues on into another series. Yeah. And then I don't have any of the ones with Usagi Yojimbo in it, but I know he was a mainstay character that wasn't actually included with the Eastman and Laird Turtles. He was actually created by another artist, and just used under license by Eastman Laird. But then again, Kevin Eastman ended up going on to purchasing part of Penthouse magazine or something like that, and then he ended up selling the magazine to another person or whatever. I don't really follow it, but I did read on Wikipedia about that. So anyway, this is TAW691 signing off. That was my rest of my Turtles collection, comic collection. Till next time, I'll see you.